Hello, this is just kind of going over the giveaway boat and essentially um, the capabilities that I have been using. There's a couple more um, seem like are just a little excessive for what we may need, but first you want to just go into the dashboard. It will just come up to the settings immediately. This is just saying, who has access to create the giveaways and who has access to kind of control the bot and everything. We don't really have to mess with these that much. I do have enable DM giveaway winners, so this will just be like we could do a giveaway create message too. That's just a standard one if we want, but these are just like settings for all giveaways. So, I mean, we can turn this on or off. That one doesn't really matter too much. Let's see. So, for the most part, yeah, if you come into giveaways, you'll see that these two are going on right now. So, that's all the hunting ones. And you can create the giveaways here. From this panel, it will just go straight from creation to Discord, um, the giveaway area. So usually, what I do, at least for the weeklies, just because it's a little bit easier to set these up to be scheduled. Um, I usually schedule them a couple days before, just so I don't have to keep them in my mind. Um, and then these are templates that I already have that are just because we're doing these weeklies and they're going to basically be the same. I can edit the templates as needed or um, just post them up again. So those are kind of just hanging out there. You could also use them if you're doing something similar. Um, yes. So we can create a giveaway and we'll put in the testing just so it will be there. So with this you can pre-fill for a giveaway template. So these all have their own codes. So bug S, hunting S, I'll usually denote those as like those starter packs and then obviously the plush giveaways. So if we do bugs, it will just input all that data from those templates. Uh, yeah, if you don't want to use them, you don't have to use them. Excuse me. I talked a little too fast and catching my breath. um, so basically, if we're doing the prize, this is the name, and I can actually let me go to the giveaway because it's. I'll just bring it over here. So name, so that would be like this little tag right here. And duration is obviously like how long the day it will last. So if we want it for 1 year, 364 days, and 23 hours, and 59 minutes. And then we can even do 59 seconds. Um, oh, just kidding. It needs to be a year. It needs to be a year below. But that's basically how you would mark those. So I could, what did I just do? 23 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds. And that's kind of how that will show. So it's YDHMS will denote the duration. Winners, obviously, 1 through 25. We. I have premium. I'm not sure if it counts for y'all. Um, but I mean, I don't think we would ever have one that goes up for a whole year or need 100 winners. So, I mean, this one's kind of easy. You just pick a number. I do 8. And then this is where those giveaways will pop. So I'll just throw that in the testing. So some of these I forget why I got premium, but it's only like $2 a month, which is not bad at all. Oh, it was because I wanted more. I wanted more characters on some of these because 150 might not be enough. And I can repeat durations. But anyway, so yeah, this one, show entry captcha. This will just literally be like one of those "Are you a human?" I don't think we need that. Uh, Giveaway hosts. I think I have had that set up where it should be the giveaway squad, which I just usually do because that's kind of like, we're all here. Extra entries. I don't think that's necessary as of right now. Repeat duration. So if this is, if we were doing a like bugglers and we wanted five or three winners, 3 or 5, however you want to do that. Bugglers 3, and we wanted this to be like what's that, like every other week or something. I believe we want to do 2 weeks. Oh, I think you literally have to do like that. So that will show up as 14 days later. It will pop up again and repeat. Like I said, I don't use some of these. So, I'm just kind of talking out of my ass, but also like I read them and was like, we don't need those. So like, yeah, if we want to do it every 2 weeks, but we only want it to happen 5 times, it'll happen every 2 weeks, 5 times. So in 2 weeks, 1 giveaway, 2 weeks, 1 giveaway, and it will do that until the 5 of these have gone by, if that makes sense. I don't. Oh yeah. So this is basically a first come first serve. So if we have 3 winners, the first 3 people to lock in win the prize. Kind of, not great, but it's there if we have something like super limited and we're like, hey, grab this. Required roles. These are, we would set this for people that need to have these roles to be able to vote. So or grab a entry. Yeah. And then we can click that. They don't have to have all those. Or then like, if we have these set but we want certain people with the role, we'll do that. Blacklist. So if someone really, frick those bots, they can't vote. Oh, and then these are basically. Do I already have? We can just open that up and then copy link. So this one will appear at the bottom. So these are those like screenshots that I usually get. And then this one is the one that appears at the top right. So it will kind of pop up with just like the hunter's horn, or yeah, so that top right one would pop up there. That screenshot would pop down there. We can change the colors per giveaway if you want to do that, if you want to be a little fancy. And so over here, this is kind of what we would probably do. So this is like, please react with, and then I believe I'll just put that there. I usually just go to a copy and paste emoji site and find the party popper, and just like copy it and put it there. To winners. You can have it set to have a personal message sent in a DM to people, and this is kind of like, this says if you have specific things that you don't want to make public. We're just doing plushies and items and stuff like that. So Um, this is if someone wins and we wanted to give them like a new role. So if like someone wins and they get the giveaway squad role, um, oh, and then we can remove it after a set period. So that's kind of fun. So after that, 3 weeks. I don't know why we can't do weeks. We can do year, day, or maybe we can. 3 months? No. I guess we could only do year, not months, not weeks. I guess we could do weeks. Okay. Um. Anyway, I'm gonna ignore that. Create the giveaway winner thread. So this is usually like you won, and then we can make that public so everyone can see. And then I haven't done this yet, but it basically just closes the thread after a set amount of time. That may be nice if we don't want too much of like waiting around, or, you know, I usually do 24 hours answer, yada yada. Um, but we don't need that really, unless, the threads become enormous and I get tired of closing them on myself, but it's been fine. And then this is the kind of like, you won. Oh, you won't. This is why autocorrect. Yep, I knew it. Of Starfloof. And then, you could say like, please have all 4 requests open. But yeah, this is basically like the opening message of the thread that pops up with. The giveaway entry confirmation message. Your vote is in. So this is like something that they would get DM'd. I believe it's just a DM, or it could also be a message that only they get, like in the giveaway channel. But I believe it is just a DM. We haven't. I think this is like. I don't think anyone has tried to vote multiple times, but the default is 1 vote, unless like up here if you give specific roles or people extra entries. Denied. I haven't removed anyone's entry, so I'm not really worried about that. And since I don't really do role or like whitelisted roles, I'm not really worried about this. I won't have the bot remove someone who doesn't have a role. Yeah. And then I'm not sure what this is, but I'm gonna ignore that. But yeah, basically if I just hit create, it will tell me that everything's cool. And then if I come into here, testing, you should see this. And then you can vote. And then you're good to go. I am just going to close this down. Oh, so this is if you wanted to, let's say you messed up a giveaway or something, you can just right click, copy message ID, g.end, and then boop. And that should end that. Easy peasy. And then so I got a DM, I won. Beautiful. If I come back here, there's now the winners of the giveaway ID. It should be public for everyone. And then I can react and say thank you. But yeah, so that's kind of how all these work in different senses. Templates are basically the same thing, except you create a template name, and then You set up duration. It's all the same things. It just adds the addition of creating it with a template name. Schedule, same deal. Um, but in this case, if I wanted this to start in 30 days, I set that and that will start on August 10th and for however long I want that to go on for. Don't think. Well, there are a few things we could, if you guys wanted me to, I could. Where is that? Oh, okay. Well, I would have to get like the $6 one. I think $6 or something. It's not bad. Um, but in the premium settings, we can change the reaction emoji. Unfortunately, you can only do it across the board, so you can't really set it up per party, which is fine. Um, or it's buttons or reactions. I kind of like the buttons. The reaction's fine too. It's just clicking the emoji and calling it a day. So they work the same. Um, but yeah, that is delete. Wait. Did I just create this or something? Oh, this is. Wait, no, this is mine. Wait, what? Why is it scheduled? Did I schedule this one? I must have done it like in the schedule. Okay. That is fine, I guess. That was weird. I thought I did it in giveaways. That is basically all. I know this might have been a little bit long, but you can make sure it goes like 2 times speed or watch where you're needed. So, if you do have any questions, please feel free to ask. There's also 2 settings, um, which it's a little different when we. So you can go row by row, or it's like 2 columns. Um, I kind of like this. This version's a little fun. You should. I'm not sure if I'm the only one that has premium. Um, if so, just let me know. I mean, genuinely having the premium, it is like $2 a month, but like I can. I don't know. Is there any features that I actually like use? That's that's the question. Oh yeah, there you go. I mean, I guess nope, because that's still only 5. Oh, I did it. I did it so I could change uh the reaction emoji, which is we could change it to something else. I was trying to think of something that would be fun to use, but um I haven't really found anything really. Yeah, I guess I the emoji is the only thing that I use. I'm rambling a little bit, but yeah, if you have any questions or you just want to rewatch this 1,000 times, yeah, please feel free to do so. Um, Okie dokie. Bye bye, Floof, and whoever else watches.